Welcome to Your Questions Answered. I'm Jason, the Wizard of Ops. Sergeant Raven, among others, asked, can you make a step-by-step guide on what to look for when using Volland to make trades? Because I feel like this is an answer that I frequently make in my Discord group, I might start a guides channel in the server where I can store some quick reference guides made by me and others. For this video, I will make a checklist and use NVDA as an example. So step 1, establish a base impact by observing the average full day daily notional traded in your underlying. In this case, NVIDIA has 28.5 billion in equity notional traded every day. To make an impact, NVIDIA needs 285 million, which is 1%, traded on it to make a significant impact. That is a rule of thumb. Every equity's liquidity is different. Step 2, charm. Add the charm on leftmost and rightmost strikes. If it is positive, that is bearish on net, and if it is negative, that is bullish. If price crosses positive or negative strikes during the day, that flips the side of that charm. Here, NVIDIA's charm profile is today, March 20th, 2023. I use all expirations because time will hit all expirations at the same rate. Differences due to the time until expiration are embedded in the formula. So in this case, charm is decidedly negative, with negative 8.5 million to the downside and negative 4 million to the upside. So any strong movement will decrease the charm impact, but this seems bullish overall. However, keep in mind we need 285 million to make an impact, so 12 million a day would barely move the stock. Step 3, Vanna. 3A. Is aggregate Vanna positive or negative? If positive, we can expect IV to play a big part in stock movement. If negative, IV can move a lot and have less of an impact. So looking at NVIDIA, it is net positive to the tune of approximately $150 million per 1% move in IV. That is significant considering the VIX for NVIDIA is 54.477. So it appears that IV has a major impact on this stock. It is something to watch for. If you expect increased IV, be ready for downside. 3B, which strikes have the highest Vanna impact? Remember that Vanna flips sign when you cross over the target, just like charm. These strikes will tend to be targets for strong movement in IV. If you look at NVIDIA exposure Vanna, blue represents the current price in NVIDIA. So we see a variety of strikes of positive Vanna below the price and negative Vanna above. This tends to mean that customers are mostly buyers of these options. Therefore, it will be easier to move price down upon a major IV move up than an equal decline in IV would move the stock up. This paints a bearish picture until enough Vanna is moved negative in that 200 to 240 region. Step 4, check gamma for support or resistance. Delta adjusted gamma, which I call DAG, and gamma charts show essentially the same thing. DAG just shows the gamma in terms of buying or selling in the underlying by the dealers, and gamma will show support or resistance. I will show in terms of DAG only because it's just easier to talk about. With negative DAG both above and below the current price, dealers would likely be selling to hedge their position with any movement in the underlying stock. However, once again, the net impact at most is 10 to 15 million per point in impact, with 285 million needed for any sort of real impact on the stock. So NVIDIA needs to move 20 points for gamma selling to result in a substantial impact. Overall, NVIDIA leans bearish primarily because of Vanna, but also gamma looks like it can apply bearish pressure as well. Thanks for watching this video, and may Volland help you find success in your trading.